gotta do better. I 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 gotta do better. Gotta do better today. Gotta do better before it's too late. Said I gotta do better. I gotta do better. I gotta pick up the pieces and master the puzzle upon us. Look the man in the mirror in the eye and be honest. Slow down time. Get back in line with my chakras. Reach for the galaxy. Leave stardust for thus after me. Enter the void, fill in the cavity. Risk the reward if that's how it has to be. I gotta do better. I gotta do better. I gotta do everything in my power to try to do what gotta do. Ride the tide, don't fight with the current that guided you. Melt the ice round the furnace burning inside of you. I gotta do better. I gotta do better. I gotta do better. There's nothing they can do that I can't do better. Better yet, there's nothing I can do that I can't do better. Yeah, I'm better. I said I'm better. Gotta do better. I 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 gotta do better. Gotta do better today. Gotta do better before it's too late. Shade stuck to my face, hoodie glued to my head. Hiding from the same world that made me who I am. Deep rest, can't even get out of bed. Too blessed to be so stressed. I do all this just to say get off my. Mixed emotions prohibit my focus. This what you wanted.
And we welcome you to the south side of Chicago and Rate Field. We bring you Friday baseball on the show. It's the New York Yankees going up against the Chicago White Sox. All right, Singy, let's talk about the man on the mound. He has been lights out lately.
You're not kidding, Boog. I mean, look at these stats. He's got hitters guessing on every pitch. I'm excited to see if he can maintain his dominance in this one.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So, almost ready to get underway. And our pitcher in this game, Bryce Wilson. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They could move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Tae-Sung Kim, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one.
First pitch, 6 o'clock.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Beats him for the first out, and that completes the strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Here's Cody Bellinger. Outside. And that's ball one. Ball two. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. One out, base is empty. Swing and a foul straight back. Just missing there. And now it's 3-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
So a man at first. Now it's the right fielder, Aaron Judge. There's a strike. Check on the runner. Tag, and Bellinger is out. They picked him off.
Hard to know if he was looking to go right there or not, but he was clearly fooled by the pickoff move. Quick feet, quick release over there by the pitcher. Really quick tag as well.
Two out, space is empty. A little out front there as he swings through it.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 0-2 stays alive. That misses, and the count is 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
In time to Vaughn. That's the third out. Down in order go the Yankees. Now it's the White Sox turn. It's a scoreless ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. And we're back. Getting the nod on the mound, Carlos Rodon. Having a pretty ridiculous season so far, Singy.
Yeah, you see there with the sub-2 ERA, very dependable guy, and he's been pretty much lights out so far this season. So, you know, when a guy like this takes the mound, Boog, I'm expecting to watch him get into a rhythm quickly and just move through a ball game. Sometimes you can see some big strikeouts. Other times it's hard to even know he's there because the innings go so quickly.
Corey Julks, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Rodon, multi-time All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, a curve, and occasionally uses a cutter. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Top of the zone for a called strike. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes, and one gone. Andrew Benintendi up to the plate.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
Swing and a ball popped up. Volpe pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Time to check out the lineup for the White Sox. And probably their most productive player so far this year, Mike Tauchman.
And Boog, he's the table setter for this offense. Team leader and on-base percentage. I mean, that just gives your teammates plenty of chances to cash in and bring them around to score. Man, I used to love when I had a guy out in second base or third base. Easy to get those RBIs. Game after game, you know a guy like this, what he's going to provide and the opportunities that other guys are going to get in the lineup.
Mike Tauchman in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And a big swing and a miss.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
2 outs. Got him looking. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. We head to the second on the south side. No score. Second inning set to go. Here's a big power threat. Giancarlo Stanton. Stanton batting in the cleanup spot. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Wilson back to work. That one finds the corner. It's 0-1.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
Strike two.
Whoa, our man Daryl Parker, DP, at home plate for this one. Pretty average size strike zone, but the book on him is that it sort of moves around. You can't always count on how he's going to call it from game to game.
On the ground to the left. All back to first. And quickly one away in the second. Ian Happ up to hit. Hard ground ball, base knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Austin Wells, the next to hit. And a foul ball. On the ground, and that's just foul. And now 1-2. Happ, the base runner at first with 1 out. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Up to the plate steps DJ LeMahieu. That one catches the zone. Strike one. Two outs. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Drops into the glove, and that is that. The Yanks leave one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the center fielder, Luis Robert Jr. Robert needs just one more homer to reach 100 in the big leagues. And that's in for a strike. 0-1.
Yeah, and making it to 100 homers would be quite the career accomplishment for him. Out of the more than 20,000 players to take an at-bat in the majors, less than 5% have ever hit 100 dingers.
And now the lefty. And La Pantera heads back to the dugout after the K.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
And here is Sosa to the plate.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Under the Mendoza line so far this month.
Bottom of the zone and a called strike. Rodon ready to fire now. on the corner for a strike.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Yeah, there's no doubt, Boog. Electric stuff from the jump. I mean, there's just no messing around right now. It's still very early, but we could see a pretty impressive outing here if the strikeouts keep coming in the way they are. One thing you have to be aware of, though, is a high strikeout rate might impact the pitch count as the innings roll on.
Andrew Vaughn now.
He really needs to start making more contact, striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games.
That's a strike.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Check swing, and he went. And the count is 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Second inning here, no score. Headed towards the corner. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. We'll move to the third with no score. Here on the south side, now it's the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. Inside, almost got him.
Inside, ball 2.
And that's in there at the knees. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Tauchman going back on this one. It bangs off the wall. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
He went up there and got it with 2 strikes. I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where he could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there coming back in that at bat.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And now the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. Homered last night, added another hit as well. Fought off foul. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the second game of the series. The next offering misses. 1-2 to count. Way high. And it remains 2-2. That one
Down
missed.
To 3-2.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
And a swing and a miss. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Hae-Sung Kim stepping in now for the Yankees. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Tauchman. And makes the grab. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, center fielder Cody Bellinger.
And here comes Bellinger. He reached on a walk his first time.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
And that one hammered Tauchman. Going back. Pulls it in on the warning track. 1 left for the Yankees, and we are still scoreless. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now here is Nick Maton. And ball 1. The shortstop takes the ball. And a swing and a line drive at a right field. Judge hauls it in for the out. And there's 1 down. Here's Bobby Dahlbeck.
He's struggled to make contact lately. Almost 3 strikeouts per game over the last 5.
In there at the knees. Strike 1.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Swing and a miss.
0-2.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Man, that slider bearing in on your hands like that, it's just so tough to fight off. It's kind of like a cutter. It just can eat you up, saw you off. Tell you what, hitters have nightmares about that pitch. Perfectly executed out there on the mound.
Kyle Teel stands in now and watches strike 1. Teel turning some heads with this recent stretch of impressive play. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
No ball,
Lots
2
of
strikes.
rookies can have a hot streak, but once the league gets a book on you, starts attacking you differently, things can shift in a hurry.
3.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. Still no score. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. That misses the zone. Ball 1.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
And that one fouled off. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
And that is out of play. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
2 strikes.
Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. On the ground to third, Dahlbeck. Throws across the diamond, and that quickly 2 away.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Ian Happ. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And Ian swings through it.
0-1's the count.
That one fouled off. 4th inning underway, no score. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Out of here, a home run off the foul pole. He leaves the yard to right. It's 1-0. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. Off the bat, it looked like it had plenty of distance, but there was just no telling if it was going to stay fair. I mean, he really hooked that thing down the right field line, but good thing that big pole was there to let us know. Could have very easily just been a long strike if he hit it out front any more than he did.
Now 1-1. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across. Top half of inning number 4. In the air out to center. And that'll fall for a base hit.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. These days, most outfielders play pretty deep, and I'm not sure if that was a factor there or not, but off the bat, you're thinking it's going to be a pop out, and it just kind of nestled into that spot where no one was able to get to it.
And ball 1 to LeMahieu.
1-0.
Next offering is in for a strike. Movement in the bullpen. Kai Bush getting ready to go. Altavilla getting cranked up as well. He goes down looking. Yankees draw first blood on a solo shot. It's now 1-0. You're dialed into the show. Back at right field, bottom 4, stepping in, Corey Julks.
Hit 'em hard, gotta hit 'em hard. If they talking noise, then you
and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
And we ready for war, got on full armor. We gon' get farther, cause we really got it thinking you can stop us.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
You know, these White Sox, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. Strikeouts are a little easier to stomach in baseball today, but even by those standards, they're going down way too often, and I think they're having a hard time getting any momentum going as a result.
This one in the air. Volpe makes the grab, 1 down.
Going to have a little more discipline in future at bats. That pitch looked good, but you can't hit it. It was just too high in the zone. You usually see a swing and miss or weak contact in the infield.
Cold nights, no trying to let hope in. Oh God, my memory potent. Only heat was all that left open. Me and Sinner with a 98 coasting.
Benintendi batting with one down takes a strike. The White Sox yet to pick up a hit here. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
0-2.
Rodon ready. Here comes. That's to third. Over to Goldie. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder,
Here's Mike Tauchman. His first at bat was a strikeout.
Just some whips we roll. Oh, always we know. Just some things we show. Oh, cool hat trick.
Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing for the White Sox. They're down 1-0. New pitcher for the White Sox, Mike Clevinger.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And the batter now, Anthony Volpe, doubled his first time up. The shortstop takes the ball. Clevinger, 34-year-old vet, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2011. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. That one the other way. Hauls it in, 1 away.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Robert sizes this one up. Makes the catch. And there's 2 away. So the batting order turns over. Ha-Seong Kim getting ready to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. Late swing, foul to the left. That's outside.
Outside.
Now 1-2. Got him swinging. 1-2-3 go the Yankees, but they lead it 1-0. Bottom of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Luis Robert Jr. He's sitting on 99 career homers. We'll see if this is the moment to notch number 100. Rodon back to work. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Hauls it in for the out. So up next for Chicago, Lenyn Sosa. Struck out looking at his first at bat. Right down the chute. That's strike one.
These hitters are going to have to find a way to be a little more patient, see more pitches per at bat. Otherwise, that bullpen's not going to have to work over there, and it's going to be advantage pitching all game long.
Next offering in there for a strike. That is strike two.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
White Sox down a run. Cut on and lifted in the air. Puts it away for the out.
Now batting, first baseman.
So digging in, Andrew Vaughn. Flied to right his first time.
You tell me what's so good about being on here.
Ball
That's a
one,
ball.
no strikes. Foul ball.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
This to third, handled by LeMahieu. Whips it across, and that's the third out. So 5 perfect innings in the books. Yankees won, and the White Sox nothing. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings. Ball one there. Next offering is fouled back.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
Foul ball there. Pitch misses, and it's 2-2. There's a swing and a drive. And that is gone. His 39th home run of the season. And they add on. It's 2-0.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. Outside low, and that is ball one.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're the top half of the sixth. And that one is inside.
Ball two.
That one misses. Now 3-1. This one in the air. makes the catch for the out. One down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
And now it's Giancarlo Stanton. He's grounded out a couple of times. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Establishing both ends of the zone is critical. Most times guys are wanting to get hitters out down, but if you can get them to look up, get a called strike, that's going to make that strike zone a lot bigger.
Swings and misses, and it's 0-2.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Got him. 2 down.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday, another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
Happ, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Two down, nobody on. And a swing and a miss.
1-1.
Swings and misses. And that is strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And downstairs.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
And down on strikes. That K is his 3rd of the game. Solo homer extends the Yankees lead. And it's 2-zip. This is Yankees baseball on the show NYC. Bottom of the 6th inning, and the batter will be the shortstop, Nick Maton. That one's in there, and it's 0-1.
You know, these White Sox just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. That's his 8th strikeout of the game.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Bobby Dahlbeck steps to the plate for the White Sox. Went down on strikes his first time through. Into center and a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Kyle Teel steps to the plate for the White Sox. He's 0 for 1.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you can find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
That's a strike. It's 0-1.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. If you're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Grounded to third. Could be 2. To second, there's 1. Double play. They can't seem to break through. Inning over.
Poetry in motion there as the second baseman turns the double play. Nice throw to first, and that's the way to end the inning.
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Dan Altavilla.
Well, walks have certainly been an issue for him this season, so we'll see what kind of command he has.
Here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells. 1 for 2. And that's in for a strike. Movement for the White Sox in their bullpen. Kai Bush up and throwing. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
2 strikes.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 out. No messing around with the pitch calling in that sequence right there. 4 pitches, all fastballs.
Yeah, and that makes me think that was the plan before the at-bat even started. If you think you can simply just beat a guy with only your fastball, why throw him anything else until he shows you he can handle it?
And now it's DJ LeMahieu digging in. And that one lifted in the air center field. That's out number 2.
Now batting, shortstop Anthony Volpe.
So up next, Anthony Volpe.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Pulls that one foul. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Next offering is in for a strike. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And that one got a piece of him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate, having more success against left-handed pitching this season, as might be expected. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
And that's outside.
That's a ball.
Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. 2 outs. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Next pitch is outside. That's towards center. Nabs it, and that is that. The Yanks lead 1, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Back here on the south side, bottom of the 7th. Now it's going to be Corey Julks.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
Just missed.
This lineup is having a tough time finding a good rhythm at the plate. Their swings are disjointed, which tells me they're having issues with pitch recognition.
Next offering is downstairs.
The rest of the lineup could learn a thing or two from this at bat right here. He's been patient, and now he's in the driver's seat with a 2-0 count.
Next offering is fouled back. That one fouled off. 2-2. Swings and misses, struck him out. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Benintendi to the plate.
Cold nights, no trying to lay hoping. Oh God, my memory potent. Only heat was oven left open. Me and Sinner in the 98 coasting. Blow the gas out, trying to lay hoping. Now we got too much flavor. How they gon' never outplay us? Before you talk cow, better notice my blazer. If I tell you
just missed.
Counts 1-0.
And that one wrapped foul.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
The Yankees holding on to a 2-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. And that drops in for a strike.
That's ball 2.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Good job to fight that one off. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
And now Mike Tauchman, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That clips the zone, and that's strike 1.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
And there's the strike.
Now this manager knows that his players are just trying to do too much. Everybody needs to just take a deep breath, relax, and let it naturally happen.
Got him swinging. And he strikes out the side for the 4th time today. Still in total command on the mound with 7 shutout innings. It's the Yankees 2 and the White Sox nothing. White Sox going with a new arm, Kai Bush.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
Back to the top of the order now. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Hae-Sung Kim. 0 for 3 in this one. That one hit to right. Tauchman makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
The center fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1. Activity in the pen for the White Sox. Cam Boozer, the left-hander, up and throwing. Number 64, getting loose as well. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Fastball for a strike. And the count is 0-2.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Line drive. Jolks makes the grab. 2 away down.
Now batting, right fielder, Aaron
2 down,
Judge.
base is empty. And up next for New York, Aaron Judge. Bush, 25 years old, and he was a second-round pick in 2021. Judge rips that one. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. And Aaron Judge cruising into second. He's got a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That could be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
So runner at second, 2 down. Stanton digs in now. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. In the dirt, but kept close.
0-1.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
0-2.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And that one upstairs.
2 strikes.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Man at second. That's a little bit low.
2-2 the count.
And that's a base hit. Here comes the Judge around third. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Ian Happ. He's already homered here in this one. And takes low for ball 1.
1-0.
And another ball.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
Ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Line drive, base hit right field. They stopped the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Austin Wells, 1 for 3. Swing and a miss. There's the slider.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
That one in there across the letters. Yankees up by 3. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Two on, 2 outs. And 1 and 2. Swings and misses. They limit the damage here. They get a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Last half of the 8th coming up. Yankees 3 and the White Sox nothing. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Rodon back to work. And that one is in for a strike at 95.
0-1.
And it's 0-1. This one in the air, center field. Bellinger settles under it. Corrals it. 1 up, 1 down.
Up next for the White Sox, second baseman
Lenny Sosa steps to the plate for the White Sox. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1. And that one fouled off. One down, base is empty. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Oh, there he gets the slider in on his hands, and it just eats him up. You know, it's hard to get the bat around on a pitch like that in tight. You just feel like you're crowded on the inside part of the plate. Can't get any extension. That's one he definitely should have laid off of.
Vaughn in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Has room, and he makes the catch. Totally dominant on the mound as he's through 8 without surrendering a run. Yankees 3 and the White Sox nothing. And we're back. All set to start the 9th in this one. DJ LeMahieu to start it off. First pitch misses. Movement for the White Sox in their bullpen. Penn Murphy up and loosening in the pen. Number 64 warming up as well. To the right side, Sosa sends it to first. One up, one down.
Up next for the Yankees, shortstop Anthony Volpe.
Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. That clips the corner. Rips that one to right. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. In safely with a double. His second of the day.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Paul Goldschmidt now 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. And first offering is fouled off. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
0-2 is the count.
Next pitch misses. Now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
Can't connect on the curveball. Struck him out.
A pretty good break on the curveball right there. Maybe not as down in the zone as he would have liked, but deceptive enough to get that swing and miss. And if you don't catch that pitch out front on the barrel, it bears in on you pretty hard.
Tapped softly on the ground. Sosa over to first. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom 9. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Nick Maton. Luke Weaver on to try and close it out.
Definitely a guy that pounds the strike zone, makes hitters earn their way on base, and rarely gets in trouble because of free passes.
There's a strike.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
The 0-1. He swings and fouls one off. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Got him looking. Fastball at the letters, froze him for strike 3.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or, you know, it was a ball, whatever, but just the location with that velocity. It's hard enough to, even if the velocity's not great, but that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
Next to hit, Bobby Dahlbeck. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Weaver, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
Late on that fastball.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
as a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that, somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, stuff is just too good to fail. And he's got deception in his delivery, and it's not that he's trying to deceive the hitters. He just has this natural flow that makes it hard for hitters to pick the ball up. It gets on them a little bit quicker than they anticipate, even though they know what the velocity numbers are.
Swing and a miss. Adam out front for the strikeout.
This is definitely what a team likes to see out of their closer. Come in and just destroy all hope. First 2 batters, 2 strikeouts. See if he can strike out the side.
Kyle Teel now at the plate. His July and August splits there.
Ball, that's low.
Swings through that.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Lifted to left, and that should do it. He's got it. Ball game. The Yankees take the first 2 games of this series on the road.
This is just a nice win. 3-0 ball game. You feel comfortable about the 3 runs that you scored, but you also know that if you're not careful, a bloop, a base hit, and a home run ties everything up. But it was great pitching. Timely hitting really made the difference.
I'm trying to stay golden, I'm playing it open. I keep on my clothes, I can't stand when it's open. It's seeming like friends is the way to get focused. Making life better for family and friends. I know these losers can't stand when we win. I know a list of
Do better. I gotta do better. I gotta do better. Gotta do better today. Gotta do better before it's too late. Said I gotta do better. I gotta do better. I gotta pick up the pieces and master the puzzle upon us. Keep the man in the mirror in the eye and be honest. Slow down time. Get back in line with my chakras. Reach for the galaxy. Leave stardust for dust after me. Enter the void, fill in the cavity. Risk the reward if that's how it has to be. I gotta do better, I gotta do better, I gotta do everything in my power to try to do what gotta do. Ride the tide, don't fight with the current that guided you. Melt the ice.